What if the soul is a forgotten truth from the past? Goal: high audience retention, emotional resonance, spiritual exploration, YouTube ranking. A forgotten mystery narrator. What if I told you that there is something ancient, something sacred inside you that you've forgotten, not lost, just buried? What if the soul is not just a concept, but a forgotten truth, a whisper from the past, a memory encoded in your being, waiting to be remembered? Stay with me, because in this video, we're going on a journey through forgotten civilizations, ancient texts, mystical teachings, and the corners of your own inner world, to uncover what the soul really is, and why remembering it could change everything. What even is the soul? The word soul gets tossed around everywhere. We say, that song has soul, I'm searching for my soul, she's a lost soul. But have we really stopped to ask, what is the soul? Across cultures and centuries, we find clues. In ancient Egypt, the soul had multiple layers: the Kal, the Ba, the Ek. In India, it's the Atman, eternal, beyond death. In Christian mysticism, it's the divine spark of God within. In Sufism, the soul is a lover, forever yearning for reunion. Could they all be pointing to the same hidden truth, that you are not your body, not your thoughts, not even your emotions, but something deeper, older, wiser, timeless? Part 2: Have we forgotten our soul? For 30 to 8:30 visual, crowded city scenes, scrolling phones, flashing ads. Look around at the modern world. Everything screams, do more, buy more, be more. But in all the noise, something is missing. We've built cities that touch the sky, but how often do we touch our inner sky? We've mapped galaxies, but have we forgotten to map our own spirit? What if this forgetting is the root of our suffering, anxiety, depression, emptiness, hunger we can't name? Because the soul, that sacred core, has been drowned out by distraction, not destroyed, just ignored. And like any truth, the longer we ignore it, the more it aches to be remembered. Echoes from the past: visual temples, cave paintings, Sanskrit scrolls, mystical art. Let's go back, way back, before skyscrapers, before social media, before electricity. In ancient times, the soul wasn't debated, it was understood. The ancients knew that we are spirit wearing flesh, that life is a journey of remembrance, that the soul carries karmic memory, wisdom, and destiny. The Egyptians believed the soul had to be weighed hard against feather to pass into the afterlife. The Hindus taught of reincarnation, a cycle of birth and rebirth until the soul reaches moksha, liberation. The Greeks spoke of the psyche, a soul that must return to the source. Even Native American traditions honor the soul's journey through earth, elements, and ancestors. Everywhere we look across cultures and continents, we find the same whisper: you are not just this living time. You are eternity passing through time. Signs your soul is calling. Have you ever felt a deep sadness with no clear cause, a sudden joy that felt ancient, dreams that felt more real than waking life, a longing for a place you can't name? These are not random, they are soul signs. Moments when your soul tries to break through the noise to remind you of what you've forgotten. It might show up as a song that stops you cold, a déjà vu that shakes you, a stranger who feels familiar, a breakdown that becomes a breakthrough. These aren't coincidences, they're invitations from your soul, saying, wake up, remember, I'm still here. Why? Remembering the soul changes everything. Visual, glowing light within chest, slow montage of joy, peace, connection. So what happens when you remember? When the soul is no longer a theory, but a truth you feel in your bones, everything shifts. You stop chasing things that never satisfy. You no longer fear death. You understand life. You find meaning in the mundane. You realize you are connected to everything when you live from the soul. You create from inspiration. You speak with truth. You forgive with compassion. You love without attachment. You don't become perfect. You become real, anchored, alive, awake, and perhaps for the first time, whole. Practices to remember your soul. So how do you remember the forgotten truth? How do you reconnect? Try these soul remembrance practices. 1. Silent presence. Sit, breathe, be. Let the noise fade. Your soul speaks in silence. 2. Dream journaling. Write your dreams each morning. They're the soul's secret language. 3. Nature immersion. The soul vibrates with the earth. Walk barefoot, touch trees, watch stars. 4. Sacred writing. Ask, what does my soul want me to know? Then write, without thinking. Let it flow. 5. Ancient texts and symbols: read the Bhagavad Gita, the Tao Te Ching, the Gospel of Thomas. Let your soul remember its native tongue. 6. Acts of love: each time you give without needing return, you align with the soul's frequency. You don't need to go to the Himalayas. You just need to go within. Visual: shimmering galaxies reflected in human eyes. Soft orchestral music rising. Let's ask again. What if the soul is a forgotten truth from the past? What if you've lived before and you chose this life? The pain you carry is part of a longer story. The people you love, you've loved for lifetimes. Every challenge is a lesson you once asked to learn. Every moment is a chance to remember. What if you are not lost, just remembering? And what if the greatest discovery of your life isn't something new but something ancient, something that's been with you since the very beginning? Soul activation plus call to action. Narrator: you are not your fear. You are not your failure. You are not your past. You are a soul, eternal, powerful, radiant, and it's time to remember. If this message stirred something inside you, that wasn't me speaking. That was you, your soul, reminding you of what you already know. Leave a comment below. I remember my soul. Or tell us, what does the soul mean to you? If you felt something shift, like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone whose soul might need to hear this too. This is not just a video. This is a reminder. And you, dear listener, are not watching by accident. And screen with calming visuals. Next video suggestions: you are more than your body. The 3 signs your soul is trying to wake you up. Would you like this formatted as a voiceover script, a podcast, or turned into a visual meditation experience? I can also split it into YouTube shorts or a series. Let me know how you'd like to present this soul-stirring content.